Also turning now to the latest out of the Northampton School District. After a bomb threat last week, the school committee held a special meeting tonight to discuss the incident and safety protocols. Thanks for joining us, everyone, on this Thursday. I'm Chris Pisano. Welcome to Western Mass News 11 at 11. And Western Mass News reporter Lexi Oliver joins us now in studio with more on tonight's meeting. Lexi.
Chris, no one from the community spoke out about the incident during public comment, but the superintendent did address shortcomings and concerns school committee members had with how things were handled. On Thursday, the Northampton School Committee held a special meeting in which interim superintendent Janelle Pearson-Campbell presented information on a bomb threat at the high school on September 13th. She says it all started around 2 p.m. when district officials were notified of a potential threat based on statements made in a group text.
911 was called. The district existing policies required a 911 call to be placed whenever information is obtained that is believed to be a possible bomb threat, so the situation can be assessed and an appropriate plan of action can be put into place. She says the Northampton Police and Fire Departments, as well as the State Bomb Squad, provided support, and the district consulted the School Law Council to make sure they took appropriate action. Prior to the meeting, school committee members told Western Mass News there were concerns over the time it took to notify parents. Pearson-Campbell says they tried to balance the public's right to know and student privacy rights and district security needs. Please understand that due to privacy laws, we're only able to provide limited information. However, the district leadership took steps to communicate available and appropriate information to the community. There was some confusion when taking action. Most schools issued stays in place while JFK Middle School went into a lockdown. They made the decision to do a lockdown because at that time we didn't know where the message was coming from. And so that was done out of precaution. And the reason why the other schools were on either stay in place or dismissal, it depends on what time we received the phone call, because our dismissal for elementary school was around that time. Laying out the next steps, Pearson-Campbell says the district will be reviewing its bomb threat policy, safety plan, and emergency communication plan to make sure they're up to date. The police department, school attorney, and a special education attorney will involve in that review process. For our safety plan, we created a crisis team. We'll be reviewing the ongoing safety plans for district-wide bomb threats. Police department will also provide training to our schools.
She says the crisis team will also create a district-wide communication to support evacuation and will collaborate with the police and fire departments on this. Teachers will take attendance and stay with students until they're released to their buses or caregivers. Pearson-Campbell did acknowledge that at least 70 new employees were hired this year, so the district wants to ensure everyone is trained and knows their role in these types of emergencies. Reporting live in studio for Western Mass News 11 at 11, I'm Lexi Oliver.